When the world goes quiet, your mind doesn't always follow. You turn off the lights, you lie down, and suddenly, the thoughts you ignored all day begin to whisper, then whisper louder, and then louder still. It feels almost unfair, doesn't it? You spend the whole day functioning, busy, distracted, moving from one thing to another, and the moment you finally have space to rest, your mind decides to turn up the volume. But tonight, I want to walk with you through a softer explanation. Not judgment, not pressure, just a gentle understanding of why your mind becomes so loud at night and why it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Because the truth is simple. Your mind isn't getting louder. You're finally quiet enough to hear it. During the day, your brain is in task mode. It's filtering, censoring, and compressing everything. Emails, messages, work, people. Every demand on your attention pulls you away from your inner world. You don't have the bandwidth to feel everything deeply. You don't have the time to think everything through. So your brain delays. It postpones. It places emotions in a quiet corner, like unread letters waiting to be opened. And when the sun goes down, when your body slows and the noise fades, those letters start to unfold themselves. One by one. This is not overthinking. This is the return of everything you finally have the space to feel. There's another layer too, a biological one. Your brain runs on rhythms, like the tides of the ocean. During the night, the balance between two forces shifts. Your sleep pressure, which wants to shut down the mind, and your wake drive, which is still humming from the day you just lived. If your sleep pressure is low, maybe because of stress, caffeine, screens, or an irregular schedule, your wake drive doesn't fully turn off. It keeps you alert, even when your body is tired. And in that in-between state, thoughts slip in more easily. They echo, they loop, they circle around themselves. Night makes small feelings feel larger because your brain is less guarded. You're more open, more permeable. The boundary between the conscious and subconscious becomes thinner. That's why tiny worries, the kind you would brush off at 10 a.m., suddenly feel enormous at 1 a.m. The darkness exaggerates them. Your lowered defenses amplify them. And silence acts like a room with perfect acoustics. Every thought reverberates. But there's something else that happens, something deeper. During the night, your emotional brain becomes slightly more active than your rational brain. It's not trying to sabotage you. It's trying to process. All day long, your emotions take notes. What hurt? What confused you? What you avoided? What felt unresolved? And at night, your brain starts to sort through these mental files, just like a computer running background tasks when the user is away. This is why emotional thoughts feel sharper at night. You're literally experiencing the mind reorganizing itself. Memory, meaning, identity, they all shift quietly in the dark. And here's something most people don't realize. Your brain is never more honest than it is at night. But honesty without clarity can feel like chaos. Because nighttime honesty doesn't come with solutions. It comes as sensations, echoes, fragments, half-formed questions. You start asking yourself things like, why did that bother me? Why do I feel lonely? Why does tomorrow scare me? Questions you didn't have time to feel during the day. And yet, even this isn't something to fear. Nighttime thinking feels loud because it's the first time you're hearing the truth without interruption. But loud doesn't mean dangerous. Loud doesn't mean wrong. Loud simply means meaningful. Sometimes your mind raises its voice because it wants your attention. Other times because you've been quiet with yourself for too long. And sometimes because there's a part of you that's finally ready to heal. But healing never begins with silence. It begins with being heard. So if your thoughts feel loud tonight, try not to push them away. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to solve them. You don't need to argue with them. Just let them sit beside you. Let them breathe. Let them exist without pressure, like clouds drifting across a calm sky. Think of your thoughts not as enemies, but as visitors. Some bring memories. Some bring worries. Some bring pieces of yourself you forgot to tend to. You can acknowledge them without following them. You can notice them without becoming them. Imagine your mind as a dim room with a single candle. Thoughts enter, pause, and leave. You don't have to chase any of them. You don't have to close the door. Just let them pass through. And while they move, remind yourself, a loud mind is not a broken mind. It's an overstimulated mind, beginning to unwind. It's a tired mind, trying to return to itself. It's a human mind, doing exactly what it was designed to do. Tonight, your thoughts may rise, but their volume is not a threat. It's an invitation to slow down, to feel gently, to understand yourself more softly. And when you stop resisting the noise, it fades on its own. The mind doesn't quiet because you force it. It quiets because you allow it. So take a slow breath. Let your exhale fall heavier than your inhale. Feel your chest soften. Feel your jaw unclench. Feel your body surrender its weight to the mattress beneath you. Your mind may still whisper, "That's okay. Thoughts are just thoughts, passing weather, not permanent climate." You don't need silence to rest. You only need permission to not respond. And that permission is yours tonight. Close your eyes. Let the noise drift into the distance. Let this moment be enough. And let your mind, loud or quiet, slowly guide you into sleep.